Hello everybody, this is GX Gaming. We're back again with another tutorial video. This time it is with the Gladiator. It is now time for all players to get access to the characters. It is officially season 3 now. So with that, I am going to show you some basic tutorial of the character, how the character works. I'm not going to show you every move this time because I've seen the tutorial that the game posts and it's pretty accurate. It tells you every single move, pretty much goes over every single move. What I'm gonna do is tell you what is safe, what is unsafe, generally what you can and can't do, good nice little combos you can do, things that they don't show you. So with that, let's move right into it. So as you can see, you have like about 5-6 chains. Let you know, all unsafe. Every one of them is unsafe. So what that means is after your first light, your next light is a little bit slower, and the light from there on is the same speed as the second light, which is a little bit slower, which is a little bit easier to react, so you can't get parried. And as of now, parrying lights, big no. You don't want that to happen. So with that, most of these are unsafe. A heavy, just throwing a heavy out there, you might get a heavy, but the second heavy, it's gonna be quite unsafe, so you don't want to do that. So your sprint attack, not too shabby if they're not expecting it, kind of like how the Shinobi slide is not expecting it, you can get it off. The crowd pleaser, the bee sting, they're all just the the Valkyries type moves. The Valkyrie lunging lights, same exact thing, different animation. On block, you get guard broken, so be careful about these two moves right here. Sucker punch, pretty nice move. It drains stamina. It's kind of like a Centaurion's kick, except for it is way more mobile. The cheap shot is just a sucker punch with the heavy attached to it. Unsafe heavy. You will get blocked or parried. Don't do it. This is toast tab. Toast. Footsies. So with that, you can throw this move out anytime. They can dodge it. But if it does hit them, it does about a little bit more than a light. Or about a light, and less than a heavy. So like that. Skews and chains, it is a move that you can only use after doing a move. So if you throw a light out and it misses, you can actually use skew and chains. So with that, it's pretty cool. You can kind of whiff an attack and then they'll try to run into you, and then you just throw out the skewer, catch them with it, just like that. So pretty much enough for me about me telling you about the moves. I'm gonna go right into it. So everything else I didn't talk about is because they're part of the flex or parries, and the counter jab is guaranteed. The skewer is guaranteed after a deflect. And pretty much the heavy and the counter jab heavy is not. There we go. So with that, I'll show you what some of the stuff looks like. The dashing lights like the Valkyries, pretty much like the Valkyrie. Unsafe. But if you use it in the sense of someone's going to attack you and a dodge move, you can get off. It'll be quite useful. It does come up quite fast, and you do cover about quite a bit of distance, so you might not have someone blocking your top one. But remember, if they do block it, it is a guard break to you, so be careful. Your sucker punch is quite easily dodged, but it has lots of rewards if it hits. As you see how much stamina I drained, and I can just do this. By the time he's out of stamina, I'm about quite a bit down too, but I can still get in the heavy afterwards. So that's unsafe. But I believe if you catch that first one, quite unsafe, as you see. I was gonna say if you caught the second one, but there is no second light because you can't chain out of the sucker punch heavy. So with that, they can take the hit from the sucker punch, but then they can block or dodge or parry the heavy because it comes out the same speed of the heavy. So don't do that. The skewer, just like that. So you just light, and the longer you hold it, the more bleed it starts to proc. which is pretty good. It can like bleed quite a bit of damage actually. So the one thing about that move, it has a hit direction. It is not a unblockable like most unblockables. It has a hit direction. They can see that where it's coming from, and they can parry it. So after you do a light, the time it takes for you to throw it off, it can be parried. It can be dodged. So be careful when you do that. Like I said, you could just throw it as a whiff and then just do that. Or you can, if you do catch them with it, you can throw them with it. You know, just press square in a direction, you'll throw them with the skewer. I like to, if I'm not near a wall, I like to just hold it in place, get the maximum bleed off of that. So with that, it covers the basics moves. You still have your zone. The best thing about the Gladiator is the zone, because if you hit them with the punch of the zone, the following heavy, it is guaranteed. It takes quite a bit of stamina though. Look at half my stamina bar already gone, but it's a guaranteed hit. And you can throw them off whatever game they got going on, because it interrupts some of the moves that they do. And then you got your toe stab, footies. That move does not have a direction. It is unblockable. It is dodgeable after any hit. So if you hit them with a light and then go into it, they can dodge it. It is possible for them to dodge it. Are they gonna dodge it? I don't know, but it's possible. I like to use it at the end of chains, or I like to use it when they're out of stamina because it knocks them down. So I'll give you an example. You know, punch this guy till he has no stamina left, and you just knocks him down. You kind of do like the Valkyrie sweep, where it continues to knock them down. After you knock them down the first time and get that heavy, they can dodge it when they get up. So you want to be careful with that. You know, you can always feint into it. So that's what the whole purpose of her is. She's a big mix-up character. What you want to do is cancel, boom, boom, cancel. Just cancel all your moves. So for a basic combo, what I like to do is, they're not expecting the lunge, do the lunge, heavy, guard break, heavy, cancel, boom. So what that was, it was the dashing light with a heavy feint into a guard break, into a heavy, into skewers, cancel it, into a side light. You can cancel that skewer into anything you really want to do. You can cancel the skewer into another heavy. You can cancel it into a toe tap. You can cancel it into another guard break. It is really up to you. That is just one simple move. Like I said, you can do the boom, like that. You can just keep it simple, just like that. Make sure you do that. Or what I like to do is, that. There you go. So what that is a sucker punch with a heavy feint into a guard break, and then you can do the guard break feints, or you can just do a regular feint. You can do whatever you want. You just like that. Toe tap, light, do whatever you want. So that's pretty much some of the combos that I like to do. What this character is kind of like to me, a Valkyrie and a Centaurian mixed together. So what you want to do is always stay on your toes. Always keep them guessing. Always keep them guessing. Make sure you get use out of punches, out of the toe tags. Make sure you get out of those. Make sure you get those zones in. That zone is super. That's the best thing about this character, is this zone. Just make sure you get that zone out there whenever you can. It interrupts an attack. You feel like you can't, you know, that they might start attacking you as soon as you get close. Just boom, stops them, gets a heavy. Even if they dodge the punch, sometimes they get caught with the heavy at the end. You can always cancel it, but it takes the full amount of stamina to do when you cancel it as well. You have a pretty good dodge. You have to deflect as well. This character is a nice assassin. Has a good bit of health and all that. So with that, we're gonna jump right into a match so I can show you this character in action. So with that, let's go. All right, so we got a match. So let's see if we can definitely get into some good duels. I'm gonna show you what the character looks like in action. Let you see how safe and unsafe the moves are. So we're up against a Centurion. So with that, it is really you need to be really careful about matching up with a Centurion, because just like any other assassin, they can drain your life fairly quickly. So we got to play the in and out game, kind of like a peacekeeper. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be in, out, in, out, in, out. Make sure I'm out of range for his moves. Let him swing, because it seems that a lot of people who are afraid of Gladiator like to swing before I reach their range. So it pretty much puts me at a disadvantage, as in I'm dashing in and then they're coming in. So, oh, respectable guy. Let's do this. Oh, so we just traded. Got him. Toe tag. There you go. He caught me with that kick first. Oh, I tried to. You're gonna take that. Random guard break. It goes for the win. That was good. He wasn't expecting me. I just paused. But I put myself at a disadvantage jumping into the corner. Caught the block to get out the corner. So with that, we got round 1 down. That's good, that's good, that's good. Alright. Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. He's a nice guy. I like this guy. Catch him off guard. The usual. Let's see if he dodges it. Oh, he doesn't. He was so concentrated on attacking me that I caught him with the skewer. I did do the skewer cancel first, as you saw. So just let you see that it can catch people. This guy's ready. He ready? Let's do some mix up. That catches him. In and out, in and out, in and out, just like that. Oh. Ooh. That heavy just comes out. He didn't do the. I made a couple mistakes there. He made a couple mistakes. I just came out the victor in that one. But that is basically the Gladiator in action. You get to see some of the moves. I tried to throw out as many moves as I can, keep in mind the combos that I like to do there. Just some basic combos. I tend to not mix it up until they start catching on. When they catch on, that's when I mix it up. So with that, that was pretty much it. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Make sure you give it a like. Make sure you subscribe. If you want, there's a playlist on the side that has other tutorial videos for the Nabushi and the Shinobi. So with that, that is this video, and I'm out of here. Thank you very much for watching.